Everyone, Chris here from Truly Holistic. Now, when we break down what we are, okay, we are just frequency and vibration, right? That's what Tesla mentioned. It's that famous quote that, if you want to learn about the universe, you learn about frequency and vibration, okay? We're electrical beings, okay? So when we draw it back to that core of just being vibration, frequency, being electrical beings, that when we're trying to, what sustains us is vibration, frequency out of anything we do, whether it's what we're eating, what we're drinking, the air we're breathing, the sunshine we're getting, the thought processes that are occurring, okay, our intent, the words that we're speaking, okay, emotional well-being, all comes down to vibration and frequency. Okay, so this is what this video is going to be about. Okay, there's so much emphasis on diet. I see it out there so much. Is that we need to be eating these certain foods and these certain foods, when really, when we break down why we're eating food, all we're looking for is nutrients, aren't we? And what are nutrients? When we break down what the difference between one nutrient to another is, their own signature vibration and frequency. Okay, that's what we're absorbing. When we look at the digestive system, it's really one long tube, isn't it? We've got skin here around our mouth that connects into the mucous membrane of our mouth, okay, and then that tube goes all the way down the esophagus, going down to the stomach, and the stomach to then joining onto the duodenum and going through the small intestine, which is like about 35 foot of small tubing, and then we connect to the large colon, which again is just smooth muscle tissue, okay, skin tubing, and it comes out the anus, which then connects with the skin of your buttock. So it's just one long tube, okay? So when you really think of it, it's not really part of the body, okay? Food doesn't get in the body, it goes down a tube, okay? And when it goes down the tube, our bacteria colonies, our friendly bacteria colonies, not only friendly bacteria, we have pathogenic bacteria and all the microbes that live within the body, they feed on that food, don't they? And the whole idea is for friendly bacteria to break down that food, so then we can assimilate the nutrients that go through the gut wall and then go into our bloodstream. So really, food is not going into our body. When food goes into our body, say for example in the example of a leaky gut, when there's a tear or a hole within that tube, then all of a sudden it's big problems, okay? We get infections, all these sorts of things. So when food gets in the body, we've got big problems. You can die from it. Okay, so we've got to remember that we put food down the tube, the friendly bacteria break it down, so then we can assimilate the nutrients, and what that nutrient is a vibration or a frequency that the body is looking for. Okay, so if we think of it in that way, it really transforms the way we look at diet and the way that we eat our food and nutrition. So we're going to look at some of the other things. The air we breathe, okay, is very important. Okay, the quality of the air that we're breathing, it just comes down to negative ions, positive ions, really, which again is the electrical component of the air, which vibration, frequency again. Okay, so if we've got contaminated air, okay, through pollution, through carbon monoxide coming from cars, chemtrails, these sorts of things, it's just creating a field of the air around us that is non-compatible. It's a vibration and frequency not compatible to our body and our energy body. So again, it comes down to vibration and frequency. We're looking for that negative ion charge, aren't we? Just like grounding. When we're connecting to the earth with our bare feet, which we've got the most nerve endings on the bottom of our feet for a reason, everything's there for a reason, we are absorbing negative ionization from the crust of the earth, from the earth being hit by lightning bolts, right? So what are we picking up? A negative charge, okay? In this example, a negative ion charge is positive for the body. A positive ion charge is negative for the body, okay? You need to understand that. So the negative ion charge, what does it do? It creates an anti-inflammatory effect in the body. And why does it create an anti-inflammatory effect? This is not grounding, just grounding, it's the air quality as well, is because it creates a compatibility of the vibration frequency to our own vibration frequency. Okay, it removes all the issues that is causing a compatibility issue at a vibration and frequency level. Always comes to vibration and frequency. Okay, we look at water. Now, our water, the quality of our water makes up our bloodstream. Okay, we've got to take that into account because there's so much emphasis on how much water we drink. What about the quality of the water we drink is much more important because there's no point drinking a lot of water if it's not getting to your cells. Because if your water is not getting to the cellular level, then you're going to be dehydrated. It doesn't matter how much water you drink. Okay, so what water gets to your cells? Structured water. Okay, compatible at the vibration frequency level water then will be structured water. Okay, so again, it comes down to vibration and frequency. And what we find is when we look at the blood, when the red blood cells, when there's a very little negative charge to it, negative ion charge, we find red blood cells clumping on top of each other like poker chips. Okay, and what that means is thick blood, inflamed blood. Thick blood is inflamed blood. It's that simple. Okay, all of a sudden, we create a negative charge to that water or a negative charge when you ground your body. And what we find with blood tests after about 20, 30 minutes is that those red blood cells all of a sudden are not stacked on top of each other. They're open and they're free. And what that means is thin blood, okay? Because it's removed the inflammation. Again, it's gone at a vibration frequency level. It's created a negative charge. Okay, and it's created a compatibility of a field within the red blood cells that they are happy and they don't clump on top of each other. So all of a sudden we get blood that is like ketchup, and it's like blood like red wine because it's been thinned through vibration and frequency. Okay, of a negative charge. Now, why they're clumped on top of each other like poker chips is because they're all looking for that red blood cell that still has a negative charge to it. Okay? So, we go to thought processes next. Okay? There are negative thought processes. There are positive thought processes. Okay? Again, we work when we're high vibrational, right? That's where vitality comes from. The word vitality, or being, you're just vibrating, is the fact that there are negative thought processes and there's negative intent of what we're going to speak, the words that we're going to use. I'm pretty sure it's pretty self-explanatory. You should know which ones are negative and ones are positive, but at the same time, just take into account your thought processes from when you wake up, the first things you do in your day, and your intent for the day. Be very, very conscious of that, because you'll find that the majority of the time it's low vibrational. Okay, and your thought processes, your words is your intent of how your day is going to become. Okay, what is going to materialize, what is going to manifest. Because our thought processes and the words we give out is a communication with the universe, and the universe will give that back. Okay, and this is the power of goal setting. Goal setting is using a positive way to get the results that you want, to get the manifestations you want, and the universe is always listening. Okay, has to be positive affirmations, very important. Okay, now we're going to link this back with the diet. Is that so much emphasis on the diet, but a lot of people, if they're doing a strict diet and they're eating things, they're getting really in a vicious cycle of they're eating things they don't really want to eat, and they're missing on the things they really do want to eat. You could be eating what is deemed the best food, and you're eating all the vegetables, you're cutting out all the sugar, cutting out all the foods that you feel like is bad for your health at a nutritional level, and they most likely are in regards to minerals and nutrients in it. But if your thought process isn't right, and the words you're using, your intent you're using, and you're not happy, more importantly, because that's a vibration, being happy. Love is a vibration. Then it doesn't matter how good your diet is, you're not going to become vital. Because your thought processes, your emotional well-being is more important. Okay, it always is. Hence, if you're going to go out with friends and you're worried about what you're going to eat, You just need to enjoy yourself. You need to find the experience happy, okay? Because that's what we're here to be. We are here to be happy, okay? And happy is a high vibration. Laughter is a high vibration because when you're happy, you laugh more, right? Okay, laughter, love. Okay, we give them these words, okay, but what they really symbolize is high vibrational well-being, emotions, thoughts, intent. Okay, so we need to look at that. And again, as I say, it comes down to frequency and vibration. Okay, now sunlight. Sunlight is vital because sunlight is the facilitator of information at a vibration and frequency level. Okay. Yes, we get vitamin D from exposure onto the skin with sunlight, and we need a few other things like cholesterol and those sorts of things to make vitamin D. Okay, but that's another story. But we're getting all this light. Okay, we're getting light, right? And light is a spectrum, okay, of vibration and frequency. We have light, we have sound, but you know, the light that's coming from the sun, okay, is very special. It's information, okay. We're currently going through an ascension process, which is at a vibration frequency level, pushing humanity forth. A lot of the information and a lot of the changes are coming through the sun. It's the facilitator of that, okay. So getting sun exposure, okay, not being afraid of the sun, okay, is very important. We need to understand the sun is not here to kill us. The sun is everything to us, okay, at a vibration and frequency level. Okay, now there are a lot of things like chemtrails, those sorts of things that are trying to block out the vibration coming through and connecting to us. You know, sun getting through to our eyes, and that's where really the issue of sunglasses is a bit of an issue. A lot of people wear sunglasses because of the glare and so on, but our eyes actually do need sun going through the eye, including people that wear glasses like myself. We need that light going through the eye. That charges our nervous system, in fact, and a lot of our circadian rhythm and so on, which needs sunlight. Very important. So anyway, I thought I'd do a video about this to just emphasize the fact that when we really look at all aspects of what we deem is healthy to a human body, okay, at a physical level, what it really comes down is to the core level, which we call the quantum level or quantum energy, and it's all about vibration and frequency. And I thought I'd do a video to explain how it affects and changes occur at that level, and then cascade up to what I call really a superficial level when we're looking at us as just being a physical being. So if you have any questions, post below. I hope you've really enjoyed this video and got some information from it. And thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.